we wrapped the movie. Well, technically we still got a couple minutes of it to go, but more or less it's wrapped. I have to go somewhere next week, shoot like 5 minutes of something, well, shoot something that take 5 minutes to shoot, and that's it. It's done. So we'll get back to regularly scheduled updates on this channel here pretty soon, because we won't be having to run and film movie stuff, at least not until the next one starts. So with that being said, let's get into this whole collection of stuff I have here. We'll start off with the April Horror Block DVD package. Yes, I said April. Yes, I'm shooting this in May. Yes, you've probably seen 4 billion people unbox this package, but you've not seen me unbox this package. Let's open this thing. Oh, what is that? It's Hiss. Hiss from Viva Pictures. Not sure what to tell you about this one. I've actually never seen it. It's a 2011 film. I don't have it, so that's at least good. So there's one. We got, well, that is not a good reaction. That face was not a good reaction. It was just a reaction of something that I already have. It's The Stranger. This is the DVD version of the Scream Factory release of The Stranger. Very, very moody film. I have it on Blu-ray. It's, if I'm not mistaken, which you gotta bear with me, it's been a while since I watched it. This is like a modern day vampire type tale, I believe. At least I'm pretty sure it's like a modern day vampire type thing. But it's not bad. It's very moody. Ah, now we have the Yeti, or as Tony Schiavone in WCW used to say, the Yeti. Here we have a pretty neat Genius Entertainment release. This has a very nice little slipcase with an embalmed, well, not embalmed would be terrible. It sticks out. The cover sticks out, is what I'm trying to say. I think I saw this on the Sci-Fi Channel years ago, maybe. This is a 2007 movie. Don't have this one, so I'm very happy to have this one. The Man-Eater series. So apparently there's a whole series of these. I think I saw this one, and if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's so bad it's still good. So very happy to get that one. Night of the Living Dead 3D with Sid Haig, and complete with 4 pairs of 3D glasses. Come on, give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button for more than 2 pairs of 3D glasses. So I have this on that Lionsgate pack that come out a while back. You guys probably remember that one. Not very good, but hey, it's cool to have a solo release of it. Plus, I've never seen it in 3D, so that's really cool with that. So that's Horror Pack for the month of April. May's probably already out or on the way, so that's the April Horror Pack stuff. So let's move over to the Arrow video portion of the video, which I probably should have just done solo, but since we've already got the camera rolling, why not? We got this one fresh in the mail yesterday, I believe it is. It's The Climber. This is a, let's see, it's an Italian English language film. It's not rated. It's from 1975. And it's something I've never actually heard of. It's a DVD Blu-ray combo pack. I have not even opened it, but hopefully that's something pretty cool. Fresh off the press today, we've got Cops versus Thugs, another pretty cool Arrow package on that one. And this was from 1975 as well. And it's a Japanese film, so I'm figuring maybe it's somewhere in the ballpark of stuff like Massacre Gun and stuff. And if that's the case, hey, I like that, so I'm sure I'll like that. Reviews will be on zombiesdon'trun.net once it is reviewed. Now let's get into some big boys. This is the Arrow Academy stuff here. This is the Kiju, Yoshida, Love, Anarchism. I don't know. It's a pretty big box set here. It's pretty cool. It's got 3 movies, I think, or at least three discs, baby. The Euro's Massacre, director's cut, theatrical version, and Heroic Purgatory, Coup d'etat. Hell yeah. This is some more stuff. I have no clue about it, but it's in Japanese. It's a Euro Academy. It's in a box set. It's all region. It's probably something for more maybe sophisticated type fan, I don't know. But eventually we will find out, and the reviews will be on zombiesdon'trun.net. Also, in the same category of class of Arrow Academy, we've got the Jacques Rivette collection with Duel, Noru, and Merry Go Round. Probably butchered more than half of those movie titles, but it's okay because I'm from Tennessee and we don't never say nothing correctly. But there's all 3 movies. It's a nice box. And yeah, man, cool stuff. Gonna open it, gonna watch it eventually. But the one Arrow title I have that I totally am excited about, it is Frank Henenlotter's Brain Damage, one of my favorite films. Probably my favorite film he ever done, and that's over Basket Case, and that's over Frankenhooker. We got The Slip, we got that, have already watched it. It looks beautiful, I will say. If you haven't seen it, it's about a parasite that eats brains. It attaches itself to this one guy, and it pretty well juices him up. While he's in his euphoric state, he then goes around eating brains. It does not say it is unrated, but trust me, it is unrated. It has the BJ scene in the back alley intact. So this is the unrated cut. So that is a very awesome. It has a making of on it, which I did watch and I really did enjoy. And the case is like really, the slip is really shiny, if you can notice that. That's really cool. I like that. Very happy to have this one. Didn't get the one had the pen because it's a review copy, but I'm really not into those pins anyway, so I don't really care. From Sony, we've got Resident Evil The Final Chapter, which probably means it won't be the final chapter. I enjoy pretty much all the Resident Evil movies, even if they're not that great. Look forward to checking that one out. I have not watched it yet. We've got the anthology film XX. Have not heard good things about this one so far, but I will have to let you know whenever I find out exactly for myself. One time I believe the Soska sisters and stuff was attached to this one, but that didn't pan out, so we'll give that one a go and see how that is. And also we've got Rings, which I got a week later than everybody else for some reason, but why complain? This also, if you do pick this up, it has the voodoo codes for Ring, Ring 2, and of course the Rings one, which I will probably watch as soon as I stop recording this video. I do have the 7 Killer Movies Kung Fu Zombies movie. This one has Shaolin vs. Evil Dead, Shaolin vs. Evil Dead 2, Kung Fu Zombies, We're Going to Eat You, Spirited Killer 2, Spirited Killer 3, Kung Fu From Beyond the Grave. Most of these, oh no, all of these are in widescreen. It's kind of a mix of like whether they're dubbed or they have the subtitles. They come to you on 2 discs. Some of these were on the Tokyo Shock label at one time, I guess. Mill Creek somehow got a hold of those. And also from Mill Creek, we have the 5-movie sci-fi cinema thing, which has Hands of Steel, The Firing Line, Laser Missions, Slipstream, and Abriax, Guardians of the Universe. Probably totally butchered that one too, but it's okay. Really wanted this for Hands of Steel. I know there's a Blu-ray out, I think, by Code Red, but you know, why do that when you can just get the film on this? Because it's probably not that good. Although I say that, I'll probably be rushing out and getting Blu-ray after this because I'll probably love it. I went on vacation recently. If you follow me online, you've seen I went to Alabama, I went to New Orleans, I went to Florida, picked up a few things along the way. So this is basically what I picked up here. All cheap stuff. Went to a second in Charles, first time I've ever been to one of those. I've got this Night of Horror Volume 2, Night of the Living Dead, and Chiller. I only got it for Chiller because I've got 40 million copies of Night of the Living Dead, obviously. But it's one of those double-sided discs, which I hate. But I did really want Wes Craven's Chiller. I've seen that a long time ago, and I liked it. I did on Horror Affiliate Podcast. I believe it was a TV movie, but it wasn't bad. I didn't think it was bad. Some people hate it, but I thought it was pretty good. I know this label here, this Legacy Entertainment, probably looks pretty crappy because they put out some Sleepaway Camp sequels back in the day that looked pretty bad. But there's that. There was Decoys 1 and 2, the Species ripoff that also was like pretty good, kinda, once upon a time. I believe they played these on the Sci-Fi Channel back in the day. Decoys is actually really good. Decoys 2, I don't remember much about it. I don't think it was as good as the first one though, but they're okay. Got Dark Man 2 on DVD. I got the Blu-ray of that for part 1. I got the Blu-ray part 1. Needed part 2, found it, picked it up. Looking forward to that one. and one I've never even heard of that just kind of was like so cheap I couldn't pass it up. It was Voodoo Curse, the Giddy. It's a Voodoo Curse, the Giddy. I have no clue. It says Voodoo Curse on the side, and it says the Giddy or the Giddy. Can anybody out there read this stuff? I don't know. It's old. It's probably straight to DVD, I'm sure. It's probably not that great. I could be wrong. MavericKentertainment.cc. So, only your death can remove his curse, starring Glenn Plummer. So, if that carries any weight to you, let me know. Moving on to something that came out of the mail today before I left to film the movie from the Vinegar Syndrome folks, who are really, really nice folks. We've got The Hearse on Blu-ray. Really been looking forward to checking that one out. Also from them, I've got Malibu High, which is one I've heard about for quite a while, but never actually had the chance to watch it. Looking forward to that one. And wrapping things up with a quick 4 here we got. From Severin, we've got Blackenstein. This is also in cohorts, I guess you could say, with Vinegar Syndrome, and also Xenon Pictures. So that looks pretty good. I'm a big fan of Blackula, so Blackenstein probably pretty good as well, I'd imagine. Or maybe so bad it's good. 2 Scream Factory titles I got the other day when I returned from vacation. One was Willard. Watch this one. It looks great, but the movie's kind of boring, I have to say. I think the rat's probably the best character in the whole thing. The Ben, who's the rat, who apparently they realized that he was the best character probably in the film. That's why they put out the sequel the year later called Ben, which features the Michael Jackson sung song of the same name in the closing credits anyway. Features a kid who's just destined to ruin the mood by singing and playing with a little puppet rat and all that stuff. I won't spoil these movies. The reviews are up on the website right now. But this one is actually better than Willard. I think this one's better paced, and it doesn't look as good. All the like masters and stuff was destroyed, so they kind of just done it with whatever they could do it with. But it still looks decent, but it does not look nowhere near as good as Willard actually looks. They also have making of features on them, so they're pretty good if you're into that sort of stuff. Like I said, they're not necessarily my cup of tea. I think the remake of Willard's probably way better than that, actually. And the last thing I picked up at Walmart, it was in the 788 bin. Came with a coupon to get $7.50 off my ticket for the new Alien movie next weekend, which I'm actually planning on checking out. The opening weekend. Might just do a review that night after I watch it. It is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. This is one that's been out for a long time on Blu-ray that's kind of avoided me. So this time when I found it, I didn't want to pass it up. Had the DVD for years, and I figured it was time to really upgrade stuff. So that being said, like, subscribe, share if you want to. It'd be nice if you shared it. And we'll try to get some more videos out at a more frequent pace now since the movie has pretty much wrapped up. And also stay tuned because that also means the movie will be finished and will be for sale pretty soon. So keep checking with the channel. Check zombiesdon'trun.net. Like, subscribe, follow me on whatever I'm on. And I'll see you next time.